Guys, what is up? It's Prince coming back to you with a video. I know it's been a while. My laptop literally broke. I had to get the screen replaced. Not sure what was up with that, but I've got a spicy video for you today for a couple of reasons. The usual suspects were 5-stacking for the first time in what feels like forever in a standard match. This isn't going to be ranked, but that's probably why we're getting this hidden gem that is our opponent's team composition. I cannot believe that I'm making a troll video and it's not about our side this time. So, apparently, I don't know if these guys were playing together. I'm assuming that at least some of them were, but what probably happened is that 2 or 3 of them wanted to go supporters and the other 2 just wanted to play along, and we got 5 supporters. So, I want you to think about how you think this is going to go for the opponents right away. Do they have any play at all? It really feels like they shouldn't, right? I mean, supporters are famous for being the class that is the least self-sufficient of the 5. I mean, that's how I typically view it. You've got a lot of healing, but do we have a lot of tanks? We don't even have a Wigglytuff, so it's going to be really interesting. But also, because nobody ever does this, they have some tricks up their sleeve. Nobody really pays attention to exactly how much damage each of these Pokemon can deal on their own, how much they can take, what their special abilities are. I mean, how many of you can identify exactly who the threats are going to be in this game? It's kind of weird, and we got taken a little bit by surprise in this really funny match. Now, of course, all 5 of us know each other. Prince Sokoven, Thundertoes, Rogue Charlie, and D. Lakshmi. And we are going to do our best to basically practice our 5-stack, our team compositions. This is a wacky variant where Sokoven is using his, for the very first time, showcased Squirtle, the Greedent. And I don't believe I've played Clefable on this channel yet either. I'm trying to main supporters to help D since she is our resident top laner. I am usually the tank, but we flipped this time around. So we'll see how this goes. So we see that Mr. Mime and Hoopa are at the top lane, Eldegoss is jungling, and we've got Chansey and Comfey at the bottom. This is so crazy. We can already tell I took a little bit of damage there, but nothing too crazy. If we can evolve this Eevee, that's going to be great, because we're kind of weak at level 3. So as soon as we take this piece of farm, we're going to be much stronger. This is a big power spike for all evolutions, is the level 4. And do we get... No! If I had been a little bit more aware, more ready to catch that Bunnelby, we might have gotten the steal on it. Ooh, I have to back off. Luckily, Thundertoes comes in and saves us, but I make a really bad play here and get caught by the barrier of the Mr. Mime. Now, these supporters are dealing way more damage than I had accounted for, and Eldegoss comes in and ganks. I don't think I had realized this in the game. Obviously, I'm dead. Sylveon is disengaging. The birds are up. I am really hoping Thundertoes can stay alive, but I guess I didn't realize how much damage he was dealing to the other supporters. I remember him saying something like, this is what he meant by saying he could kill their entire team. And of course, I've got my Clefable now, we've got Sylveon, everything's looking dandy. I think we still got a Squobit down there, he's a level 5 evolution, but with this score, does he get there? He sure does. Everything's looking dandy, right? So we go back up here. Eldegoss is still at the top lane. We're fighting over this rabbit. Titos is back in his jungle, and they kill the Sylveon. Oh my goodness, where did that damage come from? Now, Hoopa and Eldegoss are famous for having pretty strong auto attacks, but Mr. Mime really surprised me with just how hard he could hit. And that's just a little bit of hubris, thinking we could take on 3 supporters. The last fight just looked so clean. I thought we could do it again. But again, that's the beauty of using a team composition that people never ever use. Look, they're bullying us. They're taking some of the farm. We're thinking, wait a second, this is not as simple as it looked. Which is fun. I'm not looking to upload steamrolls here. I want really good games. And so here, Hoopa versus Mr. Mime, we're thinking they cannot possibly be good. Look, we've got a Garchomp already. Sokoven keeps scoring, getting stacks down here. Oh, Garchomp Unite easily clears this out. We might be able to take down their entire goal zone or leave it really vulnerable to a overscore. Oh, wow. They're so easily able to outdamage through my Moonlight. Through Sylveon's Pixelate. Rather impressive damage from supporters. Shows how much I know about supporters, eh? Well, we do not have DPS here as Clefable and Sylveon enough to rip the objective, but we can at least pester them in zone and make sure that they can't get the objective, so we lock this into an eternal stalemate, is how we generally want to play this, when you don't have a lot of damage, and oh my goodness. Speaking of damage, that's a lot of it. But we're doing okay. We have that Moonlight, and we have the goal, so they can't pressure us too much, even though they're displaying way more threatening damage than I would have anticipated. What happened at the bottom? We somehow got killed while I wasn't looking. I expected that when the base broke, we would have gotten that. That was unfortunate. Garchomp was a little too far to secure the Regirock. And we got killed over here. Looks like D went to the center, getting a little bit of farm. Eldegoss is heading up. Uh-oh, they're sending everyone to the top Regi now. Are they going to get this too? I can't do much as a Clefable. We've got a top laner there. Let's see if Clefable can do something. Of course, Rogue Charlie is farming over here. No, they got Clefairy. Sylveon has to disengage. Greedent and Garchomp are heading up, but it's too late. The 5 supporters secured both of the first objectives. How crazy is that? Now here, we're going to be able to get a few of them on the... Oh, no, we're not. So much healing when they're together. That is so cool. I could not believe that this was actually working. Oh, look at them. Well, all 5 of them together. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. I would have thought they wouldn't have damage, but look at them go. They're straight up going into our jungle. I think we see them here. What's our plan of attack? We realize we want a level advantage. So we say, let's farm up a little bit. There are no objectives on the map. Let's see if we can get as many of the levels as we can. And they're down here. Greedent is solo guarding this goal. Don't know how much that's going to... Ooh. So Garchomp comes in. Together, these two could wreak havoc. Maybe. Oof. Squirrel goes down, and their HP bars just do not go low enough. Now, luckily, we've got some healing too, but Garchomp already took a chunking. Oh, now we've got the extra damage with Ninetales here. So this is finally where we're saying, okay, now there's enough of us to where we can put up a fight. And Hoopa unites here. They really don't want to give up this goal. Garchomp unites back. Nice, nice, nice. Looks like we're finally winning. I managed to keep myself alive, and my Moonlight is really, really helping in this team fight. This Garchomp would have been dead a while ago, and we really, really needed that burst damage. So now that we wipe them here, we go down, and this is where we finally realize, okay, so yeah, we cannot take them when all 5 of them are together, but they can't take us when the 5 of us are together, right? So this is when we turn into a moving unit of 5. We say, okay, guys, that was the first time it worked. We were kind of getting slapped. We have both top lane goals gone, and they're playing 5 supporters. And this is where we flip the script. Remember, see, every single one of us recalled back to base, and we're all jumping to top. This is where we said, like, this is the one thing that we can do that actually works against this team, is all 5 of us need to stay together. We have the Garchomp and the Squirrel frontlining. We have the Clefable healing. We have the Sylveon and the A9 hitting from the back. We should be okay as long as we stick together. And we weren't about to lose to 5 supporters. So here we are, all 5 together. Greedent's gonna zone. Sylveon started the attack on the Regieleki. Garchomp was doing his due diligence, making sure that no one was pushing in. Once the coast is clear, we start ripping, and they start coming in, but I use my gravity there to stop them from moving too quickly toward the Regieleki. And I almost die, but as a Clefable, you have to hide behind the more tanky guys and try and get off your Moonlights. Here Garchomp dives in. We get him, it's an easy score, and we pull back. So, as I believe, there's one more team fight that happens here that's crucial. So they give it one last shot of trying to beat us in a team fight. So they send everything out here. There's all of them. Now the Garchomp's still here. He dives back and I can catch him with my Moonlight, trying to make sure no one dies. Rogue Charlie's doing a great job of staying in the back. Sylveon's in here, HP bouncing up and down like crazy. That's how Sylveon goes. Of course, Garchomp putting in tremendous amounts of damage, coming back for some heals every now and then, and through all of the pressure, we're able to break this goal, and that's where they decide enough is enough. I think we gave it our best shot. But man, I do have to say, mad respect to these players. Reki Lucarito, Rain3881, Victini Andrew, Regulus 39, and CHR and Tom M. These players, really funny idea, and if we hadn't gotten our stuff together before it was too late, they might have just pulled a win out from under us. That was a really, really fun game, and I'm glad that they had the the fun spirit to try this out. Of course, it was just standard. It's a perfect place to try out something goofy like this, and for a while there it was working, so kudos to them. And good on us for problem solving, as it is. Alright, see you guys very soon for the next video. Thanks for watching.